Hey y'all, what's going on? Ninka Yang here, back at it again. And today we're going to be pushing ranked instead of trophy road because I am level 15. I have some level 15 cards and ranked level 15 cap will be a lot better. I have less to tilt because golden steps, everything because of that. And today I'm going to be playing some... Let's play some Mortar Graveyard. I'm feeling that today. First few games are probably going to be pretty bad. Might lose some, but we'll see. So this deck revolves around just plain chill from the gun, so I'm going to want a mortar there though to pull that and force out some elixir, but overall I don't have anything left to deal with that, so I'm just going to let it die. I'm going to go cannon card on that one definitely, and hopefully it does kill the mortar, which it should be pretty close. Dang, okay, so it kills it. That's good. And this guy seems to be playing Mortar Bait with minions, so if I had to guess, he is going to drop... Oh my gosh, I missed on the Musketeer. Yep, this is what I meant by I'm rusty at the start. And I'm going to take a lot of damage from that. He's going to go minions on this, definitely. Oh, Musketeer. Okay. That works. And I'm going to have to go with the low down defensive mortar in due time. Probably poison, honestly. Yep, I'm going to poison that 100%. And I think that should be good for me to leave alone. And then I'm going to go with a mortar, and he's going to knight down low, and I wonder what he has. So I'm going to go Musketeer up here right now. Try to snipe his knight, because I am up elixir right now, and I can hopefully try to clip plop right now. And I can hopefully try to clip his minions or something. I guess some good damage, but his evil Musketeer killed everything. Okay. That is pretty bad situation for me, but I'm just going to fully ignore the Musketeer on the left unless he plays something. Which, if I were him, I would play the Skeleton Barrel right in front of it, which is fine. And so I'm just going to go guards on that, and then a late Snowball. And that's all good. And, okay. So he does not know I have I have Graveyard, and I don't know... Oh, he's playing Ice Spear instead of Minions, I just realized. So he does not have a very good hand for this right now. And so I'm going to go Evo, Knight the River, and then Graveyard, and then poison whatever he plays. His Musketeer, okay. So that's going to be a fat push, and it's going to get a lot of damage because, yeah, he doesn't have great graveyard counters, it turns out, because he has no minions. So, like Loki doesn't matter what I do. I should be able to just, like, spam random stuff and get graveyard damage every single time. So, this matchup got a lot easier because he's playing a worse version of his deck. I don't know why he's, you know, not using, don't know why he's not using minions, but... Okay, so now that that's taken care of, I'm going to block this side, and he can't really do anything. There's no straight way for him to get damage. So I'm going to go Cannon Cart, and I'm going to protect my own with this. And, okay, so we should win this game because he's actually playing, like, a pretty bad variation of his deck. I'm going to go Poison, and, ooh. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to go Knight on the left here and keep kiting. And once that Musketeer dies, I'll have a good tank to go Graveyard with. And I'm actually going to go in right now. I'm going to go Musketeer in the middle. And he's definitely going to want to, yeah, just keep defending my Graveyards. I don't know that he can do much else. So I'm going to go Defensive Mortar like this. And this is the anti-fireball position. He played his Mortar way too low, so he should be losing out on a lot here. I'm going to go Knight, Kite up high, and then go Cannon. And honestly, if he keeps pressuring, I'll go Guards or Poison on top of the Mortar as well. But the Mortar is going to die here. Nope, I'm going to Snowball it real quick, and it's still going to die, so, yep, he's really struggling in this matchup now that I figured out, like, his hands, like, his deck is really bad. So, yep, he's cycling Musketeers really fast and trying to get evil Musketeers to counter my stuff, but the reality is I'm not even trying to get Mortar damage. The Mortar is just to bait random things out, and I will be killing... What? He has Fireball this whole time? Okay. So I'm going to Snowball his Skellies. I pre'd them. Nice, got him. And... he's one poison away from loss, and he loses right there. Yeah, so, I don't know. He plays Mortars way too low. He just was not very good, honestly. And he had a Fireball the whole time. He was just not playing it at all. Alright, we're hopping into our next game. We're up against this dude. So, yeah. I woke up at, like, oh, dude, I don't know what to do for that. I have a pretty bad hand, so I'm going to go Cannon Card up here. And so it looks like he's playing the fan deck. minor loon cycle, so I'm gonna snowball it, and he's gonna ice skull him. Hopefully my tower kills that balloon. It should. Nice, it does. Okay, and that takes it out of the bar barrel, so I take a lot of damage early on. But the good thing is that against this deck, if they're not very good, which they probably aren't down here right now, I'm pretty low in ladder right now. You can just defend and get graveyard damage like over and over. And spell damage. I was gonna say, yeah. So against like Musketeer and stuff, you just keep getting spell damage on their tower, and just defend well, and they shouldn't be able to. Okay, well, that was probably a bad mortar because he's just gonna mine a loon. Yeah, that's fine. No, I was thinking bomb tower, but if he doesn't bomb tower, okay, that was a really bad snowball. So on the bright side, I think I could maybe go plop this ability and then graveyard in front. Would that work? I haven't played this deck before. I'm wondering if it will work. So he managed to defend, pretty well played, and okay, I didn't have elixir for a graveyard, so I'm not gonna press it, but we're already only 2 damage behind. And I'm gonna go guards in the back just so he can't miner. And he's gonna, looks like he's gonna go in right up here, which is honestly a pretty good call. I am gonna have to sack a lot of balloon damage right here, so I'm gonna snowball this off. But right now, yeah, those are really good Evo Skellies as well. I'm gonna take like most of my tower, but hopefully we can win a lot back in this counter push, and those Evo Skellies don't screw me over. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna split lane a really like good mortar to here. Should be good. And then I'm gonna go knight in front of this because it actually locks, so I think he lost his tower. Oh, no, he does have that going for him, so I'm gonna go graveyard now because he's gonna have to like hella defend that. And do I let that balloon? Okay, no, I'm gonna let it drop twice, but it's gonna drop a third time, and I'm gonna, yeah, okay, I end up taking his tower. But now I just have to place 1 defensive mortar for his incoming balloon coming soon. I'm gonna go cannon card in the back to predict his miner somewhere. I wonder if he rage quit, but he doesn't. Okay, he's trying to super bypass balloon, but I'm not gonna let that slide. I'm gonna go Musketeer right here, and he tries to snipe my Musketeer. That does not work. I plop the ability just to get more defense in front. I'm gonna poison his balloon even, worst case scenario if needed. And yeah, so it looks like that's all he has, and my cannon card's on his tower too, so even if it's a 2-tower game, I'm in a good spot. So alright, that's game number 2. He probably has a okay matchup, but not really. It's pretty rough to play against graveyard. Alright, coming into game number 3. 2 straight wins so far. We're up against someone who's played for 9 years also. Alright. I'm just gonna wait with this hand. It's pretty solid to just wait. I'm gonna go knight then, because he just played that. You want to cycle your Evos first. And I'm gonna go slightly higher up with a Musketeer to make sure that Fire Spirit does not jump, which is unfortunate that I have to do that, but I'm definitely gonna snowball late. And now this Furnace is just dead. I think we're in a decent spot. I am gonna plop ability here because he's not gonna expect it really, and he's gonna have to play knight, and it's gonna kill most of the knight honestly because, yeah. Okay, that's not bad. Does it kill most of the knight? Let's see if it's 1 knight hit. I just want to learn interactions. It's not. Oh, it is. Okay, damn. Okay, well, that was just practice, you know. Sometimes you gotta take some risks and ignore some things just to see if they'll make it to your tower. But I'm gonna go cannon card mortar right here because he does have to defend the right technically a little bit, and he does not. Okay, interesting. So I'm gonna Musketeer down low, and hopefully he doesn't plop the mini pack ability. Okay, so he does. I think this Musketeer should still take it out pretty easily. Okay, nice. Musketeer's pretty OP. And we have a counter push going. He's definitely gonna want a knight on top of. Oh, okay, he has a fireball. He misses my knight. Does he have a swarm? I want a pre-snowball, but yeah, no. I think if I pre-snowballed in the right spot, it would have knocked his knight away and I would have got more damage, but he's probably gonna Goblin game behind this. Should be a pretty easy defense if he does, but he doesn't. Okay. You know, makes sense. He just took a bunch of damage, should probably sit back. He doesn't have much elixir. Or, well, even out after those guards, I'm pretty sure, so. Yeah. But I'm just going to set up and do the same thing again. I'm going to make sure those Spirit Goblins don't get on my tower. And he plays a high up mortar, so that's snipeable. So I'm going to go after it. And let's see what he does. He's got a pretty rough hand right now. He's gonna Evo Furnace, and he has got the Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A. I'm gonna plot my Musketeer and see what he does. He's got Knight, okay. And I'm gonna go Guards to protect my Hero Knight, make sure he gets value. My Hero Musketeer drills through a whole Knight, and I'm gonna Snowball that Goblin Gang, make sure it doesn't get any damage, and hopefully that Hero Knight, my Evo Knight, holy cow. My Evo Knight can take care of his whatever Knight, and his Mini P.E.K.K.A. That wasn't even a Knight, my bad. My Evo Knight gets on tower too. Okay, so this is a really good situation. I'm gonna poison that Furnace. Should die even though I missed a tick because it's a Fireball-y. It dies to Fireball. And right here I'm gonna set up for my big push because he does not have a Swarm other than Goblin Gang, and I do have my Snowball in hand, so I'm gonna go all in here and Snowball that gang. Probably just kill a Spear Goblin or something so I can get my cannon card on tower, and it does, and that is game. We don't take any damage in here, and he misplaces Mortar in desperation, so I'm just gonna stay calm. He's gonna get a Mini P.E.K.K.A. hit. That was okay. It was a little too calm right there, but like, you know, just chilling out. You know, we can afford a little mistakes because now that my Knight crossed the river, it's just game. Yeah, he knows it. He gives up, and it's another win. All right. Okay, so I lost down quite a bit. I just tilted a little, and I'm going to be switching to a deck I'm more proficient at. I kept losing with Graveyard, so I got to switch back to Classic Bait, I guess. I take the games a bit more serious. I won those 2 easy games. I don't know why they were, like, not close at all. But since then, I started losing, so I will be playing a deck that I'm slightly better at. So this guy goes P.E.K.K.A. the back first play, so you know, I want to go Mortar opposite lane, but realistically, you just want to set up for a big defense when you're playing Mortar Bait and figure out what they have first before you start, like, actually spamming them. So I'm going to start off with this. I'm going to play my thing down low because I do have a fear that he's got, yep, there it is, the Wizard. So I am going to Fireball and Log, and then I can just go Guards. So that's a pretty easy defense. I'm going to pretend I'm really low on Elixir, so maybe he spams my right side. But I doubt he's very golden on Elixir right now. So, okay, so now that I played that really safe, I know he's got Wizard. I know he's got, yeah, I'm going to go Musketeer here for that because Spear Goblins would just die. And he's going to avoid my Musketeer, which is pretty expensive, so I'm okay with it. And my Mortar gets a sneaky lock while he tries to zap, which, horrible mistake. I'm going to go scale Spear Goblins right now, because he did waste a small spell, and let's see if he has another one. He does not. Okay, so that's a lot of fat damage right there. And, I mean, it's your own mistake. I don't know why he's chickening me. I blocked those with Guards, pretending to be low on Elixir, still play things late. And we'll see what he's got. So he's definitely up, like, maybe 3 Elixir because those Guards I just had to play. But, okay, he's only up 2 now. It's not looking so bad. And let's see what he does with his 2 Elixir lead when I hit 8. Alright, is he leaking, or was he not as high as I thought? Okay, maybe not. I'm pretty sure he just leaked a bunch of Elixir just to see which lane I would play into so he could P.E.K.K.A. it, which is fine. Probably smart. I am going to go Musketeer back here, and so he has Fisherman and Wizard, which I have to watch out for, and mostly the Wizard, which is pretty bad. So I am going to... Oh, I accidentally blocked that. That's good. I'm going to plop this, because the Wizard is not currently in range, which is really good, and it'll stall the P.E.K.K.A. for a sec. I'm going to block that and then Fireball. And hopefully... Ooh, okay. Whoa, that is annoying. Wizard survives, and I take a lot of damage from that. Dang. And he's back to P.E.K.K.A. Okay, so what do I want to do here? I haven't been able to charge up a single Skelly King because my ability has just been fully off my cycle, which has been really bad. I'm going to block that, and... Ugh. This is really dicey. I'm going to go defensive scare on the Wizard. And then I'm finally going to get my ability charged up, and I'm going to try to prevent that from getting on my tower. If the Skelly King reaches one more hit, he's going to pull it in. So I'm going to ability right now, and also go with the Hero Musketeer, because he's going to struggle against all this bait. And then I'm going to spam Evo Mortar on the left. That should kill the whole P.E.K.K.A. And he's going to have to drop a Wizard, so I'm going to plop an ability, which is hella good, and hopefully that kills the Wizard. Oh, no, that was really bad. Wait. Yes, it does. Okay, nice. So, now I'm in a really good spot because, well, am I? Dang, whoa. I was not ready for him to avoid that. That was not good at all. Okay, I'm going to take another more damage here, and probably, okay, I think I lost if it gets one more hit. Okay, it didn't. I'm going to sneakily fireball that because he's low on elixir right now and get a mortar lock. And I'm going to go skeleton barrel on the left. So he's going to try to reset it. He does reset it, but that's a huge swarm of his away. Gone. So I'm going to ability now. I'm going to go spear goblins. I'm going to go guards. And we'll see what we can do. Okay, so it seems not too much. So, yeah. I think he won this one. I don't know what big spell he has because it's definitely like not something huge. It might just be void. If it is just void, then I still have a chance in this thing. I'm gonna go with that on the right and definitely gonna Skelly King the back. Oh, I don't know why I leaked elixir there. And he is gonna try to save elixir. So, yep, I'm gonna go with a mortar into that and with a musketeer right in the middle. And I'm gonna try to block the void with a Skelly barrel. I might be able to. And nope, he goes void on top of that, and I'm gonna definitely pressure, go with a fireball, and go with a log, and that's GG. Okay, nice. I thought I was gonna lose there, but somehow he tried sacrificing like damage to E-spear my skeleton barrel to save a spell, and then I just kept defending after that, and he took a lot of damage and lost. Alright, we're gonna find our next game now. Up against Helder 20. Alright. So we do have Skelly King as our next card, so of course, first things first, skeleton barrel in the back. We have a good starting hand here, probably a good cycle. He has Executioner, so I am gonna play my Skelly King in the opposite lane, which is sometimes dicey when you are facing Executioner and they have a fat push coming at you. But I believe I can defend with just guards and okay, that was not a good push. Yeah, okay, so that's good. And I will be popping my ability on the right as soon as I am able, and going Hero Musketeer on the left as he has to defend, and then go plot my ability and hopefully profit a lot here. Okay, so I got a lot of damage on the right, so I will let that... Yo! Wow. Okay, I was gonna try to kite it extra far with that, but that was not supposed to get on my tower. Hopefully he lets the guards go and it'll be in like 3 fireball range. He does. Okay, nice. It's in 2 fireball range. That's good. So I should win this right now, but it's a little closer than I would like because mess up the guards there. Dang. I mean, if I didn't mess up the guards, 2 wouldn't have split on the right, so I wouldn't have got that damage, but, you know, trade-offs. He does go balloon unprovoked, so I'm going to pull it and going to go spear goblins, so, yep. He goes Evo Executioner, so I'm going to get a Skelly King down and charge up the ability, but this time still on the right because I want to defend. And let's see what he plays. Hopefully he just lets it go. Yeah, he goes Musketeer at the river, which is a weird play. He goes Vines. He is pretty desperate for damage, it seems. So, that Valkyrie might get like 1 hit at worst. And, okay, so the Evo X actually kills my fully charged Skeleton King. That's not a problem, really, because I do have the Evo Scarel now, and I feel like I've outcycled him because he's played some pretty expensive cards since then, so let's see if he has an Execution or not. So he's going to get one down late, and he's going Lumberloon. So, I guess, yeah, so he's going to sack his tower. And he has the freeze, so I am going to go and protect that, and he really can't do much. I don't know what he's thinking there, but, I mean, you know what they say, Lumberloon freeze players only know how to do one thing. That was a pretty bad ability by me. I was just spamming randomly low-key. And let's see if I can plop and kill that Executioner. That would be kind of good. Or just stall and log and kill the Lumberjack too early. That's good. Okay. See if he goes Balloon. I'm going to Fireball it and then go Spear Goblins. He's going to freeze. So I'm going to kite it upwards with a Mortar. Yep. And let's see what happens now. He goes Vines as well. But Vines does not hit anything. So I will just win here when... all is said and done, and so that's GG's. Pretty good game there. Did not play that well, but the opponent was just not as good, so. Alright, we're up against Loris, and, oh, okay, so we're up against Hog, which is like a bad matchup off the bat. Hopefully we can time a really good fireball here and take no hits. Nice, we do. Okay, really clean. So yeah, that's an interaction to remember. Hog plus Spear Goblins can defend a Hog fully. But now he's going to be to work cycling back to another Hog because we are playing against 2.6. I'm going to play my Musketeer decently up high so it doesn't get fireballed. And he's going to snipe it with his, which is, I don't think it's a great play because I think at the end of the day, it'll just cost him his Musketeer, does it? No? Okay, so his Musketeer lives, and he's, of course, going to slap an Ice Golem right in front. Oh, maybe he doesn't. Right now is not worth it for him to play the ability, so he won't. That's really unfortunate. So, okay, yeah, maybe my Musketeer up high was no good, but we'll see. So, definitely want to be playing Mortar on those hogs instead of what I did back there, so I messed up a bit. But, yeah, so he's going to take the Spear Goblin's chip, which is kind of weird. Don't know what he's doing. Did he overspammed, so I guess he's low on elixir. Is he trying to... Okay, so he is trying to prevent me from going Mortar on defense with that cannon, so... Or he was just trying to, like... Damn, how's the hog... Okay, yeah, dude, hog breaking through that entire thing is crazy. It's gonna get, like, many hits on my tower, so... But right here is my only chance for a good split lane push, so I will leverage it well. So hopefully, I'm going to pop this ability right away and try to get a skeleton on the Musketeer, which it does, which is solid. Okay, I forced out a decent amount of elixir. I'm going to go Scarecrow on the right. I think he's just going to cannon it, though. He misses the Evo cannon, so he is going to have to log, probably. Nope. Okay, he's just going to take a few hits. Damn. So, yeah, that was sloppy, but like 2.6 honestly just hard counters this deck, and it's fine. Let's see what he's bad at. I'm gonna push that hog. Okay, dude, hog rider, bruh. Like, it's actually, like... it's actually the worst thing to face ever with this deck. Of course, he's gonna get a sneaky fireball off, and... that Ice Golem's gonna freaking kill the Musketeer, because, yay. So he... yeah. Nah, this is just such an easy matchup for them. It's pretty annoying. And there's not much I can do at all. Let's try to kill it somewhat here and go guards on the cannon. Oh, okay, guards on the Musketeer is really good too. I'm gonna log. I hit everything. Okay, wait, I think I'm back in this game, so I'm gonna have to go... He's gonna fireball that, which is fine. Nope, I popped the wrong ability. That was my bad. That was really... Oh my god, that was really bad. Hopefully I can pressure the left side enough that he cannot fireball my tower. And I win. Oh my god. Okay, wow. That was... I should not have won that. I was trying to pop the Musketeer ability on the right. Alright, on to our next game. And we're hitting Grand Champion soon, so that's probably where I will end the day. I haven't lost playing this deck yet, which is kind of fun. You know, still got it, I guess. That hog game was basically pure luck. This guy has skeletons and knight, so... I'm thinking Expo low-key or that Mortar deck, so we'll figure it out soon. So, Goblin Drill. Okay, so I'm gonna go guards behind my tower. That's, like, the best spot to catch that first Goblin. And they do catch it. That's good. And I do take a Goblin stab because my timing wasn't the best. But, okay, let's split lane with the guards and the Skelly King here. And he places on the left, which is really bad for him because... okay, manages the kite into the middle. But I will try to ability and then snipe that away. And it does die. Okay. So he's gonna have some trouble defending that Mortar, I guess. I'm going to plot my ability early. He's going to have to go Knight on it. And if he doesn't react fast enough, that Knight, yeah. Okay, he's going to have to go Skelly. So I'm going to pre-log in a second right now. Nope, he does not go Skelly, so he takes 2 hits. Okay, that's worth it. Next time he goes Drill, I'm definitely dropping a Skeleton Barrel right here. And no way he pre-logs. So, like, for the first time, they never expect a Skeleton Barrel right on top. So, definitely a good way to defend. We'll see where he plays the Drill. He does not play the Drill. Oh, okay, there he plays it. So I'm going to go with that and block the top. And, okay, so, he does go Snowball, trying to catch me off guard, but it doesn't work. And we're going to get a fat ability here because I'm going to let it walk close and then pop the ability. And it should shut down the Tesla, which is good. And hopefully break through and force out some more elixir, anything. The guards might get on tower, you know. 1 guard shot. Nice. 2 guard shots. Dang, okay, that was good. Good ability pop because it forced out like an equal amount of elixir basically and got me like 200 damage, so that's a W. It's a W in my book. So I'm gonna try to go Musketeer down low here, see if I can force out a poison. Yep, he does go poison, so I'm gonna go Barrel and Skelly King, and he goes Drill on defense, so that's a pretty desperate move. So I get a free fireball here, and I'm gonna go ability because now that his main like splash unit is dead, oh, okay, he did not. He has Snowball. Okay, force out the Snowball there. That's good. I'm going to Mortar now and then wait a little bit and then catch the Tesla. Oh, he doesn't Tesla. Okay, smart. And I'm gonna go Evo and Musketeer up high and maybe catch the Tesla on the Musketeer. Oh man, he's really, okay, he's really like, really anti-Tesla, seems like, so. But that was pretty well played by him. Hopefully this drill's in the front and I will get a Skelly King down. And then log it, take care of it, nice. He wastes his Evo Snowball, which is really good for me, so. Right here, I have to start switching lanes on him because he's getting poison damage really well on the left. And nice, I juke out his Tesla, which is good. So now he has to go Demolisher on this Mortar to kill it, which means that, I don't know what it means, actually. I don't know, I'm just yapping, bruh. Oh, no, that's going to walk into Tesla range, is it? Okay, that's really bad. I wanted my Musketeer to live right there, but it looks like it's going to be on low health. I'm going to go with that and then log to kill early and, yeah, no, I'm going to let all that go. Hopefully they kill the Mortar, so I'm going to keep pressuring the right so he can't, like, do too much on the left, and that's okay. That's fine by me. I'm going to go Musketeer up high here, and, should be solid. Okay, yeah, see, just keep forcing out those up high, yeah, and defensive drills. Defensive drills and up high poisons, and he can't get any damage, so I just have to keep getting those down, and get another Skelly King right in front. And okay, I think if I time this log really well, it's not gonna get any damage on my Mortar, so hopefully, okay, no, its splash range is crazy. I'm gonna go with my ability now, and let's see what I can do to just keep pressuring him and keep lane switching on him. So there goes. I'm gonna catch my souls with this Skelly King, which is really good. I'm gonna go Musketeer in the middle once that locks, and then I'm gonna go ability. Okay, this is really good for me. I'm gonna go Skelly Pin Barrel on the left because he's gonna poison the right. Yep, I saw that coming. And he has Tesla in hand right now, so he's gonna barely. Does he drill on defense? No, he drills on offense. I'm gonna go log that, and okay, all he knows how to do is really just spamming like whatever. Drill snowball. But let's see what he does there. He's probably gonna Tesla. He drills on defense to cycle drill. Oh, that makes sense, I guess. He is cycling drills. Okay, so I'm gonna fireball that so the splasher dies. It goes the other lane. That's really good. And we're gonna get a fat ability down, and this Mortar locks, so he's cooked. That's GG. I'm gonna plop this ability though right now. Oh, it doesn't plop. Okay, I'm gonna get a Skelly Barrel down. He's trying to get a last ditch on tower, and I'm gonna log it late, and there it is, last clean defense, and that's good game. All right, so masterclass against drill. Good lane switch right there, and overall just good damage. He played really interesting. I don't know. He went with a lot of defensive drills to try to catch my, to try to cycle his drill and like counter my skeleton barrel. But that's not really strat, I don't think. So, yeah, we won that pretty easily. All right, so we're on our push to Grand Champion. This is the game, final game of the day probably. If I win, which, you know, I don't think is too against the cards. So I'll start by cycling Spear Goblins. Probably with that hand you want to wait a little bit, but I just went for it, and it looks like he's playing Barb Barrel. He's leaking Elixir now. Okay, so he has Bowler, which means probably I'm going to try to cycle a card right there. Nice. The Musketeer should take care of most of the Bowler, so we're going to see. And I'm going to play my Skelly Barrel in the back. My Musketeer straight up kills the Bowler, I think, which is really good. Oh, no, they trade. That's fine. And I'm going to go Skelly King. Nope. Well, I am going to go Skelly King, but I was going to play in the back, but play medium. Okay, and he goes Tornado. So I'm definitely going to go more to the right now because we're in a really good spot to just punish. And that takes care of that. And honestly, I do want a Skelly King ability just to force out a little more Elixir because Skelly Dragon only kills three things at a time. So that's still going to do a lot of damage on his tower. Oh, that did not do as much damage as I wanted. Let's see how I defend here. Maybe I just activate King, honestly. Let's do that. Sack the damage here and activate King so I can get some Elixir back. And I really want to collect those souls, but I don't think I can, and he's pretty close to full Elixir right now, I feel. Yep, there it is. He plays that in the back. But overall, okay, I'm not down too much, so I'm okay. And I haven't activated King, so I'm feeling a lot better now. It was really dicey somewhere in the middle there if he starts spamming the river. But yeah, so he looks like he's just playing Lumberloon, which is pretty solid for me. I am going to be able to defend this because of my activated King. When I just push this in the middle, it'll just be pretty chill to defend. I hope he does not... Okay, he has Vines, not Freeze. So that's chill. I'm going to go Evo Skill on the right because he's going to have to over-defend the left, basically. And a Tornado is going to take a decent amount of damage to those Skelly still. Okay, maybe not. That was pretty decent amount of damage. I'll call that decent, you know, 500 damage-ish. And alright, right now I will cycle my Skelly King over the Musketeer. I leaked some elixir that I was deciding. Because I want to 100% save the Musketeer for the air pushes. Which, yeah, like the Inferno Dragon, 100%. I'm going to go Defensive Mortar like this. And that's my last card against the Lumberloon push. So he's definitely going to try to push the left. But I'll be ready for it. I'm going to go Fireball. I leave some elixir again. Yeah. But, okay, that was worth it. It was worth a small wait to definitely get that E-drag, whatever drag. And he's going to go Lumberloon right now, which is very dicey. I am going to be able to defend, though, if I just play carefully and make sure to... Whoa, that was supposed to be my guards. That's really unfortunate. Okay, it kites it upwards, thankfully, and then it'll get two more hits before expiring. Okay, that's good. That's fine. I am going to apply my ability here because I don't think he expects me to play much on it. And, okay, that does lock. Nice. So, dang, that's... Oh, Hero Musketeer is really good. So, yep, another Lumberloon push. I'm going to play my Mortar more centralized because it's been, like, fine there recently. And there's no way for him to vines everything, so he should just, like, basically lose here. I'm going to Fireball that. I missed. Okay, dang. But it's okay. I'll just let it lock on my tower. I'm going to go Spear Goblins. Okay, he does expect something, so that's okay. I will just have to keep defending, so I'm going to go Skelly King in the back to charge up with these whatevers. And just keep my whatever safe. Yeah, Lumberloon players only know how to do one thing, so we're safe. I am gonna apply my ability for the Skelly King here because I want to block that dragon. I'm gonna go Fireball on like the balloon because I can't take his tower with a Fireball. That broke through a little more than I thought it would, but I think we're gonna be okay if I plop ability here and that Skellies get on tower, and they do, and he's on 2 health and he loses. Okay, good game. I don't know how that balloon broke through earlier. That was honestly pretty sketchy. I didn't like that. Okay. Now we're Grand Champion, and yeah, it's pretty late season. I could be Ultimate Champion, but I probably should be. Yeah, my friends list is starting to fill up with Ultimate Champions. But I mean, it's a hard season, so pretty early. 20 days left to go. So I think I'm on decent pace here this season, and we'll call it a day. That's it. Hope you enjoy.